Hey, it's David with Sizzix. We're at the Mixed Media event, and we're here to showcase some of our newest releases for the third and fourth quarter this year. I want to showcase some of Tim Holtz's brand new products. We have a lot of fun and exciting products that are coming out. Tim has done, and we have decorated for Halloween, but he's done a little gift card bag, because who doesn't need a little vessel to give your gifts? So the gift card bag comes with a full alphabet, and then we've mixed it with one of our Hangout Halloween dies that goes with Tim. So you get great little cutouts, fun little shapes. You see some more little decorations up here, the banners, and these guys are really fun because we made these into shaker cards. We used our adhesive foam, and the foam is designed perfectly for our thinlets to cut right through it, so it can make a really quick and easy shaker card for you. Down here we have some of additional dies. This one just makes a fun little background. See all the little stars? Some different swirly patterns that are cut out. We have an alphabet that Tim has done. It's alphaphonics, and this was one of our top-selling alphabets that was done as a Bigs die, so we decided to do it as a thinlet, which makes it a little bit more affordable for consumers. And there's over 100 pieces in the alphabet, so it's a great value, great die. We've done some cards for Halloween with using a mixed media die, so the skull and crossbones. That's another one of Tim's dies, and we actually use the mixed media die there almost as a stencil. And then we have some additional Halloween little knockouts. A lot of fun creative projects we can fan up here. You can see one of the cards we came out with. So beautiful for doing really, really intricate detail. What's fun about that die is there's no border to it. So if you wanted that pattern to overlap or expand, you could do it any size that you want. It makes for a great background on any kind of your card needs. Over here we have all the Christmas selections that are coming out under the Tim Holtz Alteration Sizzix brand. So this is one of my favorites. This is called Cool Yule. And what Tim's done is done a lot of dies that layer on top of each other to make great little fun, kind of hipster type characters. We have a reindeer, we have Santa Claus, we have a snowman. There's several different variations. Then we also have some new 3D embossing folders. You can see all the detail in that embossing folder. The 3D technology really makes it pop. We're using some foil paper with an adhesive back. And the nice thing about this die is you can do it a couple different ways. So this die of the reindeer or the manger scene, we also did this way, where we only use the first two and we cut the rest of it out. So you can kind of mix and match. And again, this is a background die, so all of the stars you see there, they're actually cut out, and it's the gold paper shining through behind it. And then we also have the star for decorating as well. The gift card bag that we mentioned a moment ago, here it is decorated for Christmas. We added two of our little Christmas ornament dies on top of it. Kind of a fun little retro paper palette there. This is a really fun die that Tim came out with, and it has different patterns on each, can have different patterns on each side of the tree. And it builds a full tree, so you can put a little tea light in there, have a nice little tablescape, or you can hang them upside down and do like a swag of them with other lights hanging through them. You have the Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright, some shadow script. Those are some of our more popular dies that he's done, with the fun little moose. This is just kind of a cool, whimsical Christmas that he's done. And then we have the Christmas trees that go along with it. Snowflakes are always big, and they're not just Christmas, they can be winter, they're all year round. We have 3 different snowflakes in the collection. Flurry 1 and Flurry 2 are done out of our wafer thin dies, and then we have one done out of a steel rule die, so you can cut other materials with that, much thicker materials. Down here we also have what we call his fresh baked, so they look like fresh baked cookies. Put a little glossy accent on the top of it to get that little pop, and the tag dies are also part of the collection as well. So mixing and matching. Then one of the most exciting things is we did these mini little domes. So you can make your own little mini dome cards. And it has several different themes that come with it. Those are snowmen, but you also have the car and the tree. There's 4 or 5 other variations. So it's great for making little tags to go on your Christmas projects. One of the last things is festive florals. So the festive florals, we've done really well with funky florals. The festive florals are just another variation for the holidays. And we did some branches out of a steel rule die, so you can get kind of a nice little scene built together with that. So a lot of fun Christmas ideas. Wanted to show you a little bit of our Bigs dies collection. So our Bigs dies are our steel rule dies that you can cut many different materials out of, probably 40 or 50 different substrates of work. We've just used really thick cardstock here. And what we have done is with this one, this is one die but 7 different ways. So you can go from a puppy to a unicorn to a fox, to a panda bear. A lot of different variety that go along with that one. Fun for kids, good for decoration. For the holidays, we did a little pocket pouch here, so you can put a little gift card or something inside there, but we shaped it as a stocking. So great for decor, great for gift giving. And then for your favorite teacher, we made fun little pencils that open up and have a little box, so you can add different things inside of that. Also, we have the giant retro lights, so if you actually get a little white bulb, you can put the bulbs in there, you can have them shine through. Again, this is a steel wool die, so you can cut it out of, you know, some sort of clear material that would allow you the light to shine through. And you could also die cut on the outsides of that first to just add a little bit of flair to it. So this is our new release with David Tutera. David Tutera is known as a celebrity wedding planner and celebrations and events. And so what we wanted to do was expand upon our line of flowers that we've already done with David and do some additional variations. So this collection combines flowers with dies and stamps as well as paper fans. So what you actually get, this is actually what the flower would be, this piece and then a small piece. And here we've die cut it and we've also stamped on top of it. Then we had a coordinating fan that we added to it. So these are two separate SKUs that combine to make really a great statement piece. With the flowers, again, you can kind of see up here at the top different ways that it can be done, whether you die cut it, whether you're just doing the stamps, or you're doing a combination of stamping and die cutting. They work and they blend together. There's 3 different flowers, or excuse me, 3 different fans in the collection, and we have about 5 or 6 flowers, and we have a bunch of leaves that also go along with it. So again, here's 2 good examples where it's just die cut on the back, stamped on the front. This one they wanted to die cut everything. So a lot of fun. One key item we sell with this is our paper sculpting kit. And our paper sculpting kit allows you to get the realistic detail on your flowers. Has some great reverse tweezers inside of there. Great value and a great tool to really be able to bring these flowers to life. So here's some of our brand new accessories that we released for the show. The first one I'm going to go show you is our sticky grid. And the great thing about our sticky grid is this is a removable sticky grid that goes on top of your standard cutting pad. Just sticks down. It's not going to permanently stick. It has good tack, though. It's going to last for several different cuttings. And what you're able to do is put your wafer thin dies on top of it and use it to align. The grids allow you to line up the words perfectly and evenly. Sometimes when you're working with a magnetic platform, the really small pieces tend to kind of move around between the magnets. So this allows you to get the perfect shape so that you can do a cutout that will spell out your word perfectly and evenly. So you can see a couple examples of how we used it here. This is a good one where we used the square and then we did the word and then we made the circle actually too. So you can take 2 of your nesting dies and actually create a new size circle to go with it. So that's one great accessory. This is our sticky grid. Comes for our standard cutting pad as well as our sidekick cutting pads. We also have our multi-tool kit. So what this is a tool that can be double-headed, so you can have 2 tools in one. Basic distressing and a basic craft knife. So just a great basic core item people like. Then we also added on one of our #1 items that we sell are just our envelopes. And so what we did to make the envelopes even better is we did magnetic sheets that are magneted on one side, and on the back side they have the nice sticky material for your clear stamps. So you can put your stamp and dies all in there, keep it all organized. We did it in the mini size, and we did it in Tim's standard size envelope as well. So that would be the piece that goes there. Okay, so we're going to go through Linda Canassi's her Gift and Gather collection. The Gift and Gather collection is all about gift giving and celebrating. So she's got a lot of different dies that kind of fit that theme. We have 3 different dies that are perfect for gift card holders. So a lot of times people just don't know what to get for a certain person. So a great idea is a gift card. And these cards are really interactive, they're fun, and dress up that gift card that you're giving. This is a slider card, same thing. You can put your gift card right inside there. The recipient just raises it up and sees what the surprise is. We also have a little tag, which is a fun one that fits right inside there. You can see the Starbucks got a card inside there. Then just some really great decor, some great boxes, really easy to use, fun dies, some borders, everything comes with it to make the box. She's got for napkin rings, she's got cupcake holders, and one of my favorites is the bow. So always trying to figure out how to make a bow. This makes it really simple where you make one little piece at a time, just use a brad, adhere them together, and just keep layering it until it's as thick as you want it to be. And then she also has a great little pouch, which is fun for little party favors or treats that can fit inside of it. So the next collection we have are our elegant embossing collection. So we have some more three-dimensional embossing folders, and the Fa La La is one of those 3D. You can just see how much detail is involved with that three-dimensional folder. Great little holiday scene there with the festive words on the front. So that is one of our new 3D folders. And then we have our impresslets, which actually emboss and cut at the same time. So we would emboss the little dots, but it'll cut out all the pieces. And this one we partnered with our foam adhesive sheets, which are designed perfectly to fit inside the folders, so you can cut it all out at one time, and in 2 steps basically have a shaker card, which is really a great little gift. We have the holiday ornaments. We've done the same technique there, and it comes with the word that says joy. And then we also have the Believe with the Christmas tree and the Christmas window. So a really beautiful, elegant setting for all of your holiday card needs. And then birthday every day, and then as well as the Sweet Friend with the hexagons, which are really a popular shape. So this is a traditional Christmas line that we've come out with, so we kind of blended 2. We have traditional Christmas and we have a Hanukkah collection. We had a lot of requests to do some dies, art, and stamps around Hanukkah, and we wanted to blend that just with our traditional Christmas to cover both bases. They're all dies and stamps. They all have the same price point. A lot of fun interactive cards, the stamps for the Christmas tree, and then you have the ability to cut out the Christmas tree frames. You can cut out the little star that goes on top of your tree, blending them together, the doily, the angel. Really basic, really traditional, but great little dies and stamps and a great value for you. Now we're going to move to some of the trending icons that we see in the industry. Everyone's seen the llama that just doesn't go away. We've brought in some other icons that we see starting to evolve. The T-Rex, and these dies are all designed to be everyday, or they could be Valentine related. They have some kind of fun statements like the kitty cat says, "I'd spend 9 lives with you," or we have the panda bears, and it comes with a couple different stamps. The avocados, let's avocado. Little mini sushi. So these are just fun. You can use the little pieces themselves to make almost mini cards, or you can kind of combine them and make a little scene on top of the card. So great value, dies and stamp set, all just based on trending icons. Next we have our Holiday Blessing collection by Jen Long. In this collection, Jen has done some additional dies for her foldeds collection. So her foldeds allow you to make a really long card that folds, it's interactive, and then it has this little pocket inside here. So this actually can be interchangeable, so you can put in different phrases, different shapes to kind of change up the design of the card. We've done a snowflake, and everything you see here comes with the snowflake, but you also get the poinsettia. So when you put it together, it looks like that, and then you would open it up, Merry and Bright, or the Christmas angels. And the little angel, you open her up and it says Holiday Blessings on the inside. And the fun thing that Jen did is she did a whole bunch of coordinating dies and stamps that allow you to change out what the sentiment might be. So she has some different ones here. Winter Wishes is one example. She has a heart on this one. So they all blend together and work well. So there's a set of 3 cards, some dies and stamps, and then her last piece is actually a great little tree topper or a great little project for an event. And this is a really simple die to make. The die itself cuts everything out in one pass. So you can see it was cut and scored, and all we're doing is assembling the wings of the butterfly to make the card work. I got it apart, got to get it back together. There we go. Just like that. And then the die has all the additional pieces needed to make the card. So that's Jen's Holiday Blessing collection. Now this is the Made with Love collection with Lori Whitlock. And what this collection is, it's a base house. And this house, it can be assembled by just 2 different die cuts and gluing it together. And what she did is she wanted a die that would last all year long. So something you could put out in your home, could be a decor piece, something fun to just do with your children or mix and match. So with this, she has all these different accessory dies that are going to cover every season throughout the year. So we've got fall or spring down here, we've got winter, we have Halloween, we have summertime. So just you're able to take that one base house and with the accessory dies, blend them together to make a little seasonal This is Stephanie Bernard, and these are the Cards That Wow collection. Stephanie is known for how to make really interactive and creative cards. So she has some additions to her collection here. We've got a couple different variations of cards, and these cards actually, the way when you see the die, it's two separate dies, but the die actually is able to connect together so that you can make the hinge card, and you could actually interchange out this front with the front here. So there's different variations to allow you, if you buy one, you can make a couple different cards with it. Oops. Then she also has her drop-in cards, so where you just drop in the sentiment. The die is designed basically to fit perfectly in the paper crease, and then it pops out and you have a three-dimensional card. And her dies, the great thing about her dies is they come with so many different pieces. They're such a value because you can do so many different things with each one of them. And this is a base card die where she has used the gatefold, and the gatefold comes on one side, so you just cut it out twice and glue it down so you can get a traditional gatefold card. You can see another version of it that we did there, and there's another version of the drop-in that we discussed. Hello Friend, it's another drop-in die, just drop it in the crease, and you get that 3D interactive die. As well as some new nesting dies, and those are just a new nesting shape. They all have the stitch detail that everyone loves. We'll pull that up so you can kind of see it. See all the little hand stitching? And one little fun tip is if you put a little bit of ink before you stitch it, you can actually make those stitch marks look like they were sewn and really make them pop. So it's a fun little card, fun technique. And that's Stephanie Bernard's Cards That Wow. Okay, we're going to go through the Winter Greetings collection right now. This is Caitlin Lazardi's collection, and this is all about how to decorate your Christmas cards, going beyond your Christmas cards to your Christmas envelope, actually, and decorating your Christmas envelopes. She has done the insets with lots of different options for what you put on the inside. There's several different phrases, several different techniques that can be done. She has a standard size envelope, but she also has the mini size envelopes here. I believe it's an A2 and an A6 size envelope. With that, you get several different dies, and you also get some stamps. So some of the stamps you can see kind of a mixture here. These are all the die pieces that were blended together, whereas this one has the different dies and stamps. There's a whole stamp set that goes there. Then we did the die cut on top of that. And you have the little corners that you can add to it. And the corners are great. They can go on the edges of your card, or if you have a pointed envelope, you could put one right there as well. So you can decorate the front, you can decorate the back, you can make that Christmas card even more special. The minis are great for gift cards as well, or invitations, or response cards for a holiday party that maybe you're having. She also did some mini cards, and the front of these is a lot of really intricate detail. And what's really cool is this comes with a coordinating paper pad, and the paper pad actually has the majority of this design, the berries already on it, and so you just register the die and you're able to cut that all out at one time. So you can use your own paper, you can mix and match, or you can use our paper pad. So there's a lot of versatility to this die collection. Little tags, Noel with the wreath. There's a paper pad that actually matches the wreath as well. She has some mini tags, and the tag here actually has one of the corner pieces, so you can slide something inside of that as well. People have loved her scene dies that she has done over the years. We did a holiday scene die. And what's great about this one is it also comes with a different insert for the inside. So these pieces on the inside, the houses, could be substituted for a full-size Christmas tree and a reindeer. So there's a little bit of variety to it, and they also fold flat. So this can fold flat. You could mail it to someone, but then it would sit out on your tabletop. The other houses that she has done are the smaller houses, but this is a fun little cute die. 2 dies, but you can do one for every day. You can do one for the holiday, or one for Valentine's, and they fold completely flat. So you can see how it just folds flat, folds flat. So you could mail these, or you could just have decor that you want to set out. And the last one that I'll show you, we have little scenes to make little snow globes, or if you don't want to make the snow globe, you could just make the ornament. And this uses her flip and fold technique, where you cut this side once and then you cut this side once. It cuts and it folds it back, so you get that dimension and definition to your cards. So a lot of fun, a lot of value, a lot of versatility to how you use these dies. Again, this was the Winter Greetings collection.